This week also marks 20 years since Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans and the surrounding area. Dallas-based AT&T played a big role in the recovery effort and is reflecting on how crisis communication has evolved in the decades since.
NBC5's Katy Blakey takes a closer look at their disaster response team.
This warehouse is where AT&T prepares for the next disaster. Trucks and mobile cell towers are at the ready. When flooding hit the Texas Hill Country, it was this team that responded.
What struck you about that disaster in particular?
Just the magnitude, the speed that conditions changed. I mean, that's what surprised me the most.
Kelly Morrison has been with AT&T's network disaster recovery for decades and remembers the challenges brought by Hurricane Katrina 20 years ago this week.
And it wasn't setting up so people could use their cell phones. Back then it was wired, so we'd set up phone banks on tables and people would come to us, with their address books and make their calls out to family, their insurance people. And the people that were impacted by the disaster, they were apologizing because they couldn't give us cold water or they couldn't give us a meal. So their generosity, even after they'd been hit so hard, was what really was most amazing to me.
As we all know, technology has changed drastically in the 20 years since Hurricane Katrina, and that's changed how AT&T responds to disasters.
With this vehicle, we can put 4 of these on a flatbed semi-trailer and get multiple assets into a storm-impacted area very, very quickly.
AT&T now offers FirstNet, a network just for first responders. Most recently, search and rescue teams in Kirk County used it to communicate as they searched the Guadalupe River.
That capability for those first responders to be on a dedicated network just for them makes a world of difference. It's not congested with general consumers.
Trucks built to handle rough terrain can roll into a storm zone so police and fire can have quick and reliable cell service.
So the amphibious vehicle works on land, works on water.
And after every crisis.
And we look at what we learned from that event, what processes could we improve.
So while the challenges and technology change, the mission remains clear. Connection when it matters most.
And that's critical for all of us to be able to reach out, say you're okay, reach out and get some help, and to be part of a team that goes out and establishes that service when bad things have happened. It's incredibly satisfying.
Katy Blakey, NBC5.
As with many disaster teams, they're closely watching what happens in the tropics and will deploy days in advance of a hurricane to be in place before it makes landfall.